Okay, so I'm sorry this review was super late, but hey, better late than never. Also, happy, St. Patrick's Day, everybody, or as I like to call it, Drunken Irish Pride Day. Anyway, so this is going to be my review of episodes 13 through 14 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Season 3, The Battle of New York. The Battle for New York, either way. Anyway, so this episode is pretty much was pretty good. This is what I was kind of expecting how the episode would go down, of the whole, this is going to end the Krang story for a while. Yeah, this is going to be pretty much the end of the Krang stuff for a while. I don't think we'll be seeing the Krang for at least the rest of the season. We may see them again in Season 4 come back, but I doubt we'll be seeing them anytime soon in, the rest of the season. I'd be surprised if they did, but I don't think we'll be seeing, I think this is the last we're going to see them for a while, of how this story arc ends. I think for the rest of the season, this is going to be more, foot-centric. This is going to be more dealing with the Shredder and, everything going on there. So, anyway, with that said, let's talk about this episode a bit more. So this episode also introduces the Mighty Mutanimals, which is they're really good. I really like how this team's put together. I honestly thought that this was going to be how they introduced Mondo Gecko, since we are getting in fact Mondo Gecko for this episode, for this season. He is going to arrive here, and he is going to be voiced by the original voice actor of Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles live-action movies from the 80s. So, really the 90s movies at least. Yeah, I'm getting tongue-tied here, but yeah. Movie actor is going to be doing Mondo Gecko, which I think is really cool. And again, I thought he was going to show up in here as one of the Mighty Mutanimals, because, well, yeah, we had, in the IDW comics, Mondo Gecko is on that team. So I was surprised that we had Dr. Rockwell come back it was really cool to see him. And this is also a really cool way to reintroduce characters. Like, we got to see Kurtzman again, we got to see Pigeon Pete, we got to see Leatherhead again, all these characters united. And when they talked about, when Slash talked about, the person that brought them together, I originally thought, oh, it's going to be like, it's going to be Usagi. It's going to be Usagi Yojimbo who brings them together, kind of like, he's going to be their equivalent, the Turtles' equivalent to Splinter, right? So, yeah, I'm surprised, like, it was Kurtzman. It was a pleasant surprise, because I like that character, and it looks like we had a cameo. There's a brief, I guess you could say, Mona Lisa cameo. So that might be interesting to see that played with further. But, yeah, again, I thought it was going to be Usagi Yojimbo, but it turns out to be Kurtzman. And that's really cool. But again, like I was saying, like, maybe it would have been Usagi that brought them together and trained them. I thought that would have been cool. Anyway, so we also get the return of Krang Subprime, and I loved his little monologue of, guys, we've been here for thousands of years. Why can't you just talk normal? I love that logic where he's the only Krang that is talking normal, and again, it's really cool, and also still very, very creepy that, it's still incredibly creepy that, Irma turned out to be a Krang in disguise. I'm still, like, when I go back and watch reruns, the episode where it was revealed that what Irma really is, I still am like, yeah, that's still creepy, and it still made my jaw drop. Yeah. But I thought this was really cool. I'm also this is probably a long shot, but since we're getting, we have a shared universe in the DCCW universe, how about we have a Ninja Turtles universe with a spin-off show? And I would love to see a Mighty Mutanimals spin-off. I would love to see. I think that there's a lot of growth. I think there's enough you can do with those characters. I think there's a lot of cool stuff you can play around with them. So yeah, I would absolutely love sorry for the background noise, if you can hear that. But yeah, I would love a Mighty Mutanimals spin-off, and hopefully we get that. Maybe Nickelodeon can be like, oh, is that working for DCCW? We'll do it too. Anyway, Again, it's also really cool to see, Dimension X and Mikey being so useful to the team in his own unique way. And it's kind of interesting because I'm going to say what Andre from Black Nerd Comedy said. Mikey is really OP. I mean, he's the one who usually notices that when things are, not right. He's a master in Dimension X. Yeah, Mikey is very useful in here. He's like a he's like a jack of all trades kind of character in some cases. And it clearly shows in this episode. So, yeah, I thought that was really cool. But, again, long story short, the Krang are defeated, for now. The humans are returned back to Earth and, restored. April's reunited with her father, and the Turtles and the Mutanimals go out to party at the end. Yeah! So, I thought that was really cool. But yeah, really good episode, nice little two-parter. It was nice to see, again, the character growth between the Mutanimals and the Turtles. The action was very fluid, and again, it's always cool to see Mikey be badass. Anyway, so, yeah, really excited. I'm really interested in next week's episode, by the way. I'm very interested to see how that's going to play out. Reason being is because it's going to be called Casey Jones versus the Underworld, and it's Casey taking on the criminal underworld. So I'm kind of curious. I'm just thinking to myself, is this going to be where we introduce Hun in this universe? I really hope so. I really hope that this is where they introduce Hun in the universe, like the new leader of the Purple Dragons. Like, he took power during the whole crisis when the Krang invaded, and he took control of the Purple Dragons. So I'm really hoping that's what it's building up to, is that this episode has Hun in it. And also I'm hoping that they'll go IDW route and say that, Hun is Casey Jones' real biological father. If you don't know, yeah, I think I just spoiled that for everyone, my apologies. But yeah, in the IDW universe, Hun is Casey Jones' dad in the new comics. So maybe I think it would be really awesome if they decided to go down that route with Casey and Hun in this universe as well. But yeah. So again, not much else I can say. I know I wanted to keep this review short because, well, it'd been out for a couple days, so wanted to keep this review short as I possibly could. But anyway, again, really good episode. Nice little end to the Krang invasion story arc. Now it's time to focus on, the Foot stuff, the Foot Clan stuff, because I think the best episodes really are when they do stuff with Shredder and the Foot Clan. Those are some of the best episodes. When they, the Krang episodes are good, but but again, I can't be the only one who thinks that, when they talk about Shredder and Karai and Bebop and Rocksteady and do all episodes around, episodes where they're the bad guys, I can't help but think, man, these are really good stories. Anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys later.